أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome once again to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For our next item on our today's agenda, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair. Madam Chair, over to you.
Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I will call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. O God, our Maker and Redeemer of the world, we thank you for giving us another opportunity to see this sacred Ash Wednesday. Vouchsafe to hear us. Vouchsafe to hear the prayers of our contrite spirits. Raised in this our fast of 40 days, our hearts are open unto you. Thou knowest our infirmities as we seek your face during Lent. Pour upon us thy pardoning grace. Enable us to grow in self-control. Let your body serve our souls and our divine grace, and your divine grace. Let your loving kindness bless our fast with fruits of holiness through Christ our Lord. We pray with praise and thanksgiving. Amen.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good morning, Mr. Leigh.
Morning, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Council, we may proceed.
Morning, Council.
Good morning, Mr. Leigh.
Okay.
Again, please remind the Commission, how many personal accounts do you have? How many bank accounts do you keep?
Well, I think it's 5 with my current accounts.
5?
Yes, with the current accounts. There are some banks that I have my current accounts.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell us the accounts you have and which bank?
I have my current account and my savings account in Trust Bank.
Trust Bank.
Trust Bank.
2 accounts, current and savings.
Yes.
Okay.
GT Bank savings and trust and current account.
Okay.
FIB, current account and savings account.
Yes.
EcoBank, only savings.
Right. Do you have a Vista Bank account? Do you have a Vista Bank account?
I said yes, I have said that.
Okay. Okay, Vista is FIB.
FIB, yes. And Reliance. These are the banks that I am banking with.
Thank you. And I ask because we see Omar Leigh deposit money into your Vista Bank account, $15,000 and another $10,000 in 2022 and 2021 respectively.
Yes.
And do you know why? They will, or the reason why he will deposit money into your account, because he's a revenue collector.
Yes, yes, but if I send him, he will also go because he's my son.
And what is the source of that income?
My income?
Yes, these monies that you gave your son to deposit.
I used to do business.
Right. Now we have Pa Omar Ndao. You know Pa Omar Ndao?
Yes.
How do you know Pa Omar Ndao?
Pa Omar is a revenue collector posted at Bara.
Have you given him instructions to deposit money into your account?
Yes.
And what money is that?
That money is council's money when we are to buy furnitures for my quarters and furnitures at Farafenye.
Okay. He said the same thing. He said that you instructed him to deposit money into your account from the revenue collection.
Yes.
Is that proper? In this case, the total is $80,000.
Yes.
Would that be proper? As
Yes.
the Chief Executive Officer.
Yes.
How? Please guide the Commission as to the genuineness of that payment or the legality of the process.
Come back again, Abdul.
You want to guide the Commission with respect to the genuineness of the statement, of the process, and the legality of the process.
Well, me, I don't travel with money. If I am to purchase for anything for the council, I will tell them that let them put it into my account. If I come to the combos, I will withdraw the money and buy anything that we should buy.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, and this is what we have done. He is aware when we are to buy these furnitures for council.
He doesn't have to be aware. He's a revenue collector.
I know.
He collects revenue.
I know, yes.
And so there's a process.
Exactly.
What the money should be, what he should do with the money.
Money, yes. In fact, okay, continue.
No, you proceed.
In fact, I was thinking for them to draw a check for me.
Right.
If I come here, I can withdraw, buy the materials, or buy the furnitures. But it comes to the same, and I don't want my name to appear in the statement of council statement. I thought that this is more better than for me to be receiving checks and withdrawing from the council's, directly from the council's coffers.
But your name have been appearing in council's coffers. Is that not the case? You haven't been withdrawing from the accounts?
Yes, my name will appear, but not directly myself withdrawing money.
Now, this $80,000, do you have a voucher for this?
These are all payments. These are all payments. Vouchers surrendered to the Director of
You
Finance.
wouldn't have a voucher for the $80,000 because you had to call and instruct that the money that is being received be paid into your account.
The issue of vouchers, if I come and buy any furniture here, I will make sure that I submit the voucher to the Director of Finance or the Procurement Officer.
No, are vouchers prepared before the purchase of items, or are they prepared after?
Should be prepared before.
That's my point. So if you purchase any item, you will be having a receipt, not a voucher. A voucher is the process that will initiate the legality of the disbursement of funds. So before you sign any check or authorize any payment, the process has to be exhausted.
Exactly.
And that is not done in this case. You understand that?
Understand.
You agree with that?
I agree.
And so when a revenue collector receives money in the exercise of his duties in collecting revenue, there are two things that the money should be, how the money should be spent or used, or what should be done with the money. Number one is to pay it into the account.
Which we are doing?
No, you are doing seldomly.
Council, definitely we were depositing.
Yes, I don't deny that, but it's not, it's just occasional.
Not occasional, frequently. I authorized them for them to be depositing monies to the bank.
And at the same time as well, you authorize them to be spending money from the collection.
Spending money, yes.
So I said it's not all the time. So now, that is the first instance. So they pay the money into the account so that you can account for the revenue collected, right? So if a revenue collector, Amadou, collects 10,000, the money is paid into the account. If you...
No. Sir, Omar, we were staying together and is my son. If I authorize him to spend... Omar is not a revenue collector whereby he is having a receipt book to collect money. I have said it here yesterday. Omar was not to collect money. He was dealing with the books of accounts at the level of the council. He is not having any receipt book. For Mr. Ndao, I accepted, I authorized him to do it when we are to buy some furnitures.
So I was talking about Mr. Ndao. I think we have exhausted
Omar.
the issue of Omar.
Okay.
We have discussed the fact that Ahmad Leigh is also not a cashier, was employed as a revenue collector, and this you agreed.
I agree.
Yes, so we are discussing the issue of Mr. Ndao.
Exactly. Ndao also is Omar.
Yes, but what I mean is not Leigh. We are not talking about Mr. Leigh, your son,
No.
but
Okay.
Mr. Ndao, the employee.
Okay.
Now my point is, either the money is paid to the account or is paid to a receiving cashier in council. That should be the process. Correct? That should be the process.
Yes, that should be.
Of handling council's funds or revenue. Right?
Yes.
Now, neither of the two is done. The money is not paid into the account of council, and the money was also not paid to a receiving cashier. So which means you don't have the right to authorize expenditure because the money was not officially received by council. Do you get it?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't.
Council did not receive the money. A revenue collector collected money, but council never received the money. It's from the revenue collector to the CEO's account. Is that legal?
Sir,
Yes?
I think it was made clear here that I bought furnitures from this money.
From which money?
The money that you are saying.
No, it's not made clear. What is clear about that?
What is clear about it? When I bought these furnitures, the furnitures are still there.
It does not matter. See,
You see?
it does not matter.
And
Go ahead.
we have in Farafenye,
Yes.
almost we have a lodge there whereby I am the very one who furnish all those, furnish it up, do everything, bought furnitures and everything, sponge, everything.
You bought those furniture
Yes.
from your money?
No, from the council's money.
Exactly. So why you say I bought the furniture? That's not your money. Say council purchased.
Yes.
That's the language.
Yes, it's the
Council
council.
purchased XYZ.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yes.
this is what I have done in the case of Omar Dao.
No. In fact, if you have done that, it would have been wrong as well. Because then the council would not be able to guarantee value for money. Do you know what value for money is?
Yes, I know.
What is value for money?
Well, all I know is this thing was not something that I hide.
What do you understand by value for money?
According to my experience is
Yes.
money is what is important in the council's coffers. Or money is what is the issue here.
Value for money, Mr. Leigh, is when you have to purchase a laptop and you know the market price for a laptop because the area council would have done a market survey through your procurement department.
Yes.
The contracts committee would have been duly informed. And in making a decision to follow a procurement process, you would have been better advised as to the price of a laptop with the necessary specifications. And so that you would not overpay. If you pay less, it is in council's interest. But if you pay more, it is in council's it's not in council's interest for you to pay more. So therefore, what you purchase must attain the value for money.
I understand now.
And so you have not been attaining that. You have not achieved that in all your procurements because you do not have a market research. You don't conduct procurement in the normal, regular, approved manner. And therefore you don't guarantee or you don't achieve value for money. So for instance, the furniture you purchased, you may have purchased for council. You cannot guarantee whether you didn't pay more than you were supposed to pay. You understand?
But also we go around to compare prices. We go around compare prices before we buy anything for council.
Who goes around to compare prices?
It's done by it should be done by the procurement officer.
Now, who compares prices?
But myself, I used to do it. I used to compare prices to see, not to to know the best price.
But to do what? But to do what? You don't have procurement training, Mr.
No, I don't, definitely.
Exactly. And so in purchasing certain goods for yourself, you don't really know what to do. That's the issue. So you cannot say that you go around to compare prices. Now, this editorial analysis, how can you prove that this is the money that was spent to purchase the furniture?
Well, after I bought these chairs,
Yes.
I surrendered the documents to the council.
You surrendered documents to the council?
Yes.
What kind of documents are these that you're referring to?
We bought chairs.
Yes.
Yes, and if I can remember, I bought, was it a refrigerator?
Go ahead.
Yes, with a television. But not all is spent to my, I did not spend all this 80,000 once. This 80,000 is twice.
Twice?
Yes, it's twice. The deposit is twice.
Yes.
The first deposit, I think that was $35,000.
Okay.
The second deposit, I don't know whether it's about $40-something thousand.
Right.
Yeah.
And who even approved this procurement?
Who approved this?
Procurement.
This was approved by myself.
But you cannot do that.
I know.
You know you can't do that, so why did you do it?
It was a mistake.
No, Mr. Lee, that cannot be a mistake. With your experience in council, that cannot be a mistake.
It was a mistake.
That cannot be allowed.
Council.
That kind of mistake cannot be allowed. That's not possible. You cannot approve the procurement of this amount without following the process.
Yes.
You cannot do that.
Okay.
So, Mr. Lee, this particular process is unlawful, it's illegal.
I know.
And so it is solely your responsibility to account for this money because it's public funds.
Yes.
And therefore, since you have flouted all the rules, it is just be fair to return back the money. Now, you are familiar with the 2021 audit report, right?
2021 audit report.
Audit report, correct?
Yes, I'm not much familiar with it simply because by then I was moved to Janjambure. But we can go over it, then I will know.
We have, for instance, in 2020, on page 13 of the report, I'm not sure whether we have an extra copy that we gave you. We have an extra copy with 2021 of the report.
Yes, you can continue.
Are you there?
Yes.
On page 13?
Page 13.
Where you have the Kerewan Area Council Revenue and Expenditure Statement for the year ending 31st December 2020. Do you have that?
Yes, I have it.
So you have your revenue that was generated for the year 2020, and the total is $27,606,909 is 66 potatoes. The trade license, the taxes, the rates, revenue generated therein, the deductions, the other incomes, you have government grants, and you have your expenditure as well for your personal emoluments, the consumption of goods and services, $5,621,584.47. So, for instance, this particular expenditure item, consumption of goods and services, would you have all the necessary vouchers to prove expenditure of this amount for goods and services?
That is five. This is which year, in fact?
2020. It's your financial statement for 2020.
I was there in 2021.
You were not there in 2020?
No.
Then turn to this 2021.
Page.
Just hold on a minute. $34.
Yes, 34.
Yes, 34, 32. I think it's all the same. Yes. So let's go to page 34 for the expenditure column.
Yes, I have seen it.
You have your personal emoluments for at $9,133,753 is for your budget, but your actual expenditure is $7,499,909 buttons. And then you have your pensions and gratuities. You have your consumption of goods and services at $4,953,327 buttons. So I want to ask for the column for expenditure. You have the vouchers for all this. So example would be for consumption of goods and services. Will you have the vouchers for all this?
You know, this is a budget whereby we take it from our ledgers. And anything that has been spent, the actual, okay, we just wait. The actual, it means it has been spent.
Yes, yes.
And definitely it means the vouchers should be there.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So that's what I'm asking, that you should have a voucher corresponding this amount. You should have vouchers, corresponding this amount.
The actual.
Yes. So you and the Director of Finance should be in a position to provide us with vouchers amounting to $4,953,327.13 buttons. Correct?
The issue of vouchers, this can be, this is the whole year.
Yes.
This is the whole year.
Right. Go ahead.
We can go through the vouchers, but I think it will be easier when we go through the ledgers.
No. The ledgers are only entries, are they not?
For 2021...
So your ledgers would not be correct because your books of accounts are not correct.
Correct, yes. But for 2021, we started working with this IFMIS.
No, now forget the books of accounts. We know, with our experience with the area councils, you don't keep proper books of accounts. Your cash books are not up to date. Your monthly reconciliations are not done in the manner which is supposed to be done. In fact, they are not even done for the most part of it. Financial statements are not prepared. And so therefore you cannot have accurate figures in your ledgers. And the only thing that can help is to have the vouchers, which you should keep. You have the vouchers for this amount. So if you say you have spent $19,879,252 for the same brush, you will have every voucher for this expenditure. Is that an accurate statement?
Well, yes, I can say the vouchers should be there, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So that even if the books of accounts are irregular or not accurate, they will have the vouchers for this amount.
Yes.
So that's why I give you a sample. For instance, consumption of goods and services. You should have vouchers for that to tell you exactly corresponding this amount. That is, if monies are spent in the manner in which they are supposed to be spent.
With the small experience that I have,
Right.
council's money, even if it is $50, you cannot spend it without a receipt.
No, you cannot spend it without the CEO knowing. That is the proper language. You can't spend it without the CEO and the finance director knowing.
Exactly. And secondly, I mean, the CEO will not accept monies to be withdrawn without vouchers.
But the CEO will accept monies to be withdrawn when they give authority for the money to be withdrawn without the necessary supporting documents. We have seen money transferred into your account without vouchers.
On the issue of supporting documents that you are saying,
Right.
the supporting documents, that is different from the receipts. You see,
I'm now listening.
any money that has been spent by council, the individual will make sure the receipts are they are correct, and they will the receipts are. This is why when the revenue collectors are for collections at the, for submission at the sub treasury at the main office,
Yes.
the CEO will go over it and check to know
Yes.
whether there is nothing left behind. Pass it to the director of finance during my time.
Right.
Then the director of finance will confirm, you see, then the finance managers will come to draw a receipt and so forth.
No, but the receipt.
It's because of accountability. This is why all these things are withdrawn.
No.
We are doing it.
No, but the receipt is last.
Yes.
In the process of releasing a voucher. Is that not the case? Because we want to know at the end of the day if all processes are duly followed in releasing a voucher. At the end of the day, the money that is supposed to be paid to Mr. X is actually received by Mr. X. That is the purpose of the receipt.
Yes.
Yes. But number one, you don't even have the supporting documents for those expenditures, which would have been wrong and unlawful, because you can't remove or withdraw $1 authorized expenditure of $1 without following due process. You don't have any legality for that expenditure. Now the receipt comes last, and even with the receipt, we don't even know. If you flout all the rules, you don't have the necessary supporting documents. How do we even know? Because the receipt would not speak for itself. We would not know. Like in the case of Nyakasi, representing INET, giving you a receipt, not INET, sorry, Sani and Sons Enterprise, when the real name of the owner of the business is Sani Enterprise, and will give a statement to say he was never involved in the procurement process. So the receipt you would have had would have been fake receipt. And this is the culture in council, right? So you create a loophole just to benefit from it. And that's where the problem is, Mr. Leigh. So again, for some of this expenditure you have stated in your financial statement, we will give you the figures, write you a letter, and we will want you and your director of finance, as at the time that you were there, to provide us with the necessary vouchers.
The vouchers are there.
Yes, that's why.
The vouchers, you see, council, I just want to make this portion clear.
Yes.
Council's money, you cannot take it without surrendering vouchers.
You cannot take it without?
Without giving out vouchers.
No, Mr. Leigh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Honestly.
We have already shown you several instances where monies are expended without vouchers. And you have had your communications with the procurement who says, who writes a letter and in fact confronted you to say that you are not following procurement process. And so if you don't follow procurement process, you would not have been in the position to follow the legal process, so it would not have been lawful. So there would not have been vouchers. But voucher is a complete process that would have been approved by you, the CEO, when you have ticked the box to make sure that every Dalasi is jealously guided. But that's not done. Right?
Council, even if I authorize anybody to make payments, on behalf of the council, I will make sure that the receipts and the vouchers are prepared. If not, you cannot account for it.
You gave, okay, fine, now you are going to be asked to account for these vouchers. You gave Babundur a check of $210,000 signed by you and the Director of Finance in 2021 May. And there's a receipt attached to the voucher from Traza Mini Market. And the voucher is here. The voucher number is KCPV 2100440, 31st of May 2021. Yes.
For what?
Let me give it to you. It's for the purchase of rice, oil for the people of North Bank region.
Was it during the COVID time?
2021. You tell me whether it was a COVID project.
This was disaster.
Yes. Now, when he withdrew that money, what did he do with it?
According to the voucher itself, the request is here requesting on behalf of the North Bank community, whilst a disaster-prone areas were assessed by councillors in their various wards and found out that the needy and most vulnerable need support.
Yes. Now, who authorized that voucher?
It was authorized by me.
You authorized the
payment.
The payment.
Yes.
Now, who signed the voucher? You signed the Director of Finance?
Yes, I signed the Director of Finance.
The Director of Finance signed the voucher?
No, in fact, he did not sign the voucher.
So it's only you, the CEO, who signed the voucher?
The voucher, yes.
Is that correct?
It's not correct. He should sign. He should sign.
Mr. Leigh.
You know, normally I sign before they sign. If I sign, I pass it to Treasury Department for him to sign.
Vouchers are raised at the level of the finance department.
Yes, but I know. But if that is done, it has to come to me for approval.
Yes.
Then, yes.
Vouchers are raised at the level of the finance department. You being the approving authority, you cannot put your signature before any other person. Even the person preparing the voucher must endorse the voucher. Is that not the case? The accounts clerk or whosoever prepared the voucher must sign the voucher, must endorse the voucher with the name of the individual. It has to be checked by the Director of Finance and sent to you. Then audit.
Yes.
That is the process.
That's the process.
And that's not done.
That's not done.
You can't have one voucher signed by just the CEO.
This one, I mean, it was a mistake. Hadn't been, I know that it was not signed by the director. I will tell him to sign the voucher before I sign. But normally I do sign first and pass the vouchers to them.
Because you were operating like a king. Let me see the voucher. So the Director of Finance signed the check And this is the first time I've shown you a check wherein a payment voucher wherein only you sign the voucher. And the director of finance is only a rubber stamp. You see, Naman Kamara's name is on the voucher, but Naman Kamara did not sign the voucher. So how did you get this voucher?
It was brought to me by the director of finance. Not even Namang, but the director of finance.
Exactly, because so it means it was not prepared by Naman Kamara. You see, it is not prepared by Naman Kamara. So in fact, who prepared this voucher? Is it the director of finance?
No, the writings is Namang, not director.
There are no writings on this on the first page. Now the second page,
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now the second page, you also signed the voucher.
Yes.
No other signature.
Well, no.
Good. So who authorized this? Who raised this voucher? You don't know.
No,
we have a requisition.
That writing is Namang's writing, not the director himself.
We don't know that. We have a requisition. It says requisition form, Chief Executive Officer, 17th May 2021. Request for the purchase of distribution of rice, sugar, and oil. Now, who raised this requisition?
It's raised at the level of the finance department.
At the level of the?
Finance department.
But who raised the requisition?
Namang.
Nama?
Yes.
Let me give it to you. You can advise us better.
Let me check properly.
Can you please read the requisition, please?
Request for the purchase and distributions of rice, sugar, and oil.
Right.
I hereby requesting on behalf of the North Bank community, whilst a disaster-prone areas where assessed by councillors in their various wards and found out that the needy and the most vulnerable need support to feed themselves.
Yes. Now, who signed it? Who prepared that voucher, the requisition?
Anyway, the requisition, I don't know who prepares it, but it is not signed.
Not even the name.
It is not signed.
Not even the name.
Definitely.
The individual preparing the raising the requisition.
It was addressed to the Chief Executive Officer.
But who addressed it?
UFS Director of Finance.
Now, who addressed it to you?
Well, it's written here, Chairman.
Who addressed it to you?
I said, it's written here, Chairman, but there is no signature, no name.
Let me now ask you, you are the one who authorized that payment. Now I'm asking you, who raised the requisition? Is it the chairman?
No, definitely, I don't know.
You don't know? So
yes.
How do you approve it when you don't know who raised the requisition? No name, no signature?
No, might be, I forgot completely. I forgot to...
Sally.
Yes, I forgot, definitely.
You forgot about everything?
Yes, I forgot completely.
How is it possible? You authorized payment, withdrawal of $210,000, but there is no proper requisition.
Yes, I forgot definitely.
No proper requisition. No voucher raised, because that's not a voucher. It's a voucher document, but it's not a voucher because it's not properly raised. So
The voucher is here, the receipts are here.
There's no voucher. You see, just because you have a paper with all the necessary column and marked as a voucher does not mean it's a voucher. It's not properly raised. What makes it a voucher? It has to be authorized. If not, it is not. It's only a voucher for the good of the document itself and the title and the heading. But the content, you can't call that a payment voucher because it's not properly raised. So maybe you sat in your office, took a paper with the heading voucher, get somebody to write a requisition, no signature, no name of the person who is requesting for this amount. The voucher is not raised or prepared by any accounts clerk. You sign the voucher and you sign a check.
But what about the requisition?
Do you have a requisition?
That's it.
From who?
That's it.
From?
Well, it's written here from the chairman.
From where?
From the chairman.
Who signed it? The chairman signed it?
He did not. In fact, the name is nothing. There is no name, nothing. It's just the chairman's office.
Who is chairman? Which chairman is that? Is it the chairman of the accounts committee? Is it the chairman of the area council? Is it the chairman of the establishment committee? Which chairman is that?
This should be the chairman of the council itself.
Is it the chairman of the council? Because we will ask. Mr. Leigh, we will ask. If you're saying the chairman wrote that requisition, raised the requisition, we will ask the chairman.
No, I'm not saying that he is the very one. In fact, what I have said is from the office of the chairman, according to the requisition.
You don't have a proper requisition.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes, I agree.
You don't even know where the requisition is from. Now today you are sitting here, you can't even recall. You don't even know who raised the requisition.
Yes.
Because the document would have told you as to who raised the requisition. It would have been signed. The name would have been there.
Exactly.
But you don't have that. But because it was not important in 2021.
No, it was very important. The issue here is maybe I made a mistake. It escapes from my mind completely to go over it and check it properly before effecting payments.
So for all the vouchers I have been showing you, it escaped your mind. It escaped your mind. You authorized payment. You authorized the payment of $200,000 to Sering Fallow Job. It escaped your mind. Correct? That escaped your mind. Correct? I'm asking you.
Yes.
You have the authorizing $165,000. It escaped your mind to have the necessary documents. All these vouchers escape your mind, Mr. Leigh. $500,000 is paid to Hal Abide Trading. It escaped your mind.
No, that one did not escape my mind.
It is not properly raised.
Correct.
Yes.
But this thing was done openly and given to communities.
I am saying.
Just let me learn.
Go ahead.
Through NDMA.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Everybody, the region, everybody witnessed this when we were doing this.
Right.
You see?
Right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. DRTS was there.
Yes.
You know, we did everything. But the issue there was.
Yes.
The paper transaction was not as it should be.
Yes.
This is my mistake.
That's what I'm saying. So are you saying this escape your mind as well? All these vouchers we have here, it escaped your mind to do the right thing. Let me show you a payment made to Iliman Mbai. The voucher number 220000947, $100,000 being cost of hiring of Iliman Mbai and Tijan Nying transport for the clearing of illegal dump site in all lumos within the region as per target. Vouchers not properly raised. You tell me it's an error. Yes, that voucher, Mr. Leigh,
This one is not signed by me. It's only the check that is signed by me.
makes matters worse.
Yes. Is signed
point.
for the chief executive officer. It was signed for my director.
But that's my point.
Yes, and then for the director himself, it was signed by Maudo.
That's my point,
Yeah.
Mr. Leigh. That is not a voucher that is raised properly. In fact, it's not even a payment voucher. So you just sign checks. You prioritize signing checks over the legality of the process.
The payment voucher was not signed by me.
But you signed the check.
Yes, I
Why
signed
would
the
you
check.
sign a check without signing a voucher? No, we'll have it admitted. I will give you all these vouchers. You identify them. And as vouchers belonging to Kerewan Council, as at the time you were the CEO. Together with that voucher, I have here voucher number 21000347, 22000427, 21000442, 22000418, and 21000472. And the one you have, what is the voucher number, please?
Voucher number KACP 2V 2000947.
Okay, these are all payments made for different purposes, allegedly, but checks written in the name of Babondo. Please confirm these vouchers. I want you to go through the vouchers and tell the Commission whether the vouchers were raised during your time as Chief Executive Officer of Kerewan Area Council, and the checks signed by you at the time. Mr. Leigh, do you confirm that these are vouchers that you authorized a payment for, and the checks signed by you and your Director of Finances at the time you were CEO?
Yes, it's confirmed. But others, the requisitions form was not signed by me. It's only the check that is signed by me.
No, we will go through the process.
Yes,
In fact,
yes.
that is the purpose or the reason of showing you the vouchers,
Yes.
for you to identify them.
Confirmed, definitely.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. May I please have the vouchers? We apply to tender vouchers as identified by the witness. Checks are drawn in the name of Babundur, a revenue collector, and authorization given by the Chief Executive Officer, the witness in the commission currently, Mr. Samba, MK Leigh. The first voucher has a number, voucher number 220000427. The payer's name is Amara Business Farm, but payments made to Babundur, $150,000. The second is number 2100347, $170,000. The third is 2100472, $50,000. The fourth one, 2200418, $55,000. We have 2100442, $165,000. We have 2200947, $100,000. And the last one is 2100440 for $210,000. We apply to have these values submitted to evidence and marked accordingly.
The following vouchers are admitted as follows. Voucher number KACPV 220000418, dated the 25th of March 2022. It has the payee name Musa Kurbali. A payment voucher number KACPV 210000442, dated the 31st of May 2021, and the payee's name is Mamadi Tarawale. A payment voucher KACPV 220000947, dated 5th September 2022. It has payee name Ilman Bai. Voucher number KACPV 220000427, dated 23rd of March 2022, and the payee's name is Amara Business Farm. A payment voucher KACPV 210000347, dated 31st of May 2021. The payee's name is EM Construction. Voucher number KACPV 21000472, dated 31st of May 2021. The payee name is Keba Drame. And the last voucher is KACPV 21000440, dated 31st of May 2021. And the payee's name is Transa Mini Market. These vouchers are admitted in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KEAC/SMKL/002.
Ask the commission, please. May I please have the vouchers? Mr. Leigh.
Yes.
The Procurement Act and Regulation, and also captured again in the Financial and Accounting Manual for Local Government Authorities,
Okay.
clearly states in page 38 that with the heading, with chapter 6, with the heading Procurement and Tender Procedures for Goods, Works and Services, Procurement Methods and Thresholds. The preamble reads, the local government procurement procedures should be done strictly in accordance with the Public Procurement Act. Strictly. We have said it should be done in accordance with the Public Procurement Act. You may think that you may have a discretion. This says that you must abide by the laws governing procurement. The Act tells you it is mandatory. You have to follow it. You don't have a choice. You don't have a discretion. And it went further to say that it is for the avoidance of fraud and mismanagement. Do you know that?
I know
you
that.
have been a CEO for so many years.
Yes.
You've been working for council for so many years.
Yes.
Probably more experience than any other individual in this category or capacity. But you choose to flout the rules, you choose to depart from the rules, to contravene the rules, to do things that are in contradiction with the laws and regulations of council. The exhibits. Yes? Why is that the reason, Mr. Leigh?
Council. Definitely, it should not be as we did it, but we were following the due process.
It should not be as you did.
For procurement before, yes.
It should not be as you did, but you were following the process.
No. What I want to say is,
Right.
this thing might be, it escapes from my mind. It was a mistake done by me. No. I accept it.
No.
But we were following the due process of procurement.
Mr. Leigh, when we see your account, it is heavy transactions we see. Your personal account.
My personal accounts.
Heavy transactions. You have no registered business.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
You have no registered businesses.
Yes, I accept.
Anyone
Yes.
can sit and say, I have 1 million cars that I sell. Where is the evidence?
Yes, I accept.
No evidence. You are the custodian of millions and millions of dollars. You, the chairman, the council itself, and the finance director, millions of dollars.
Yes.
You do not want to abide by the rules, but yet you have your accounts healthy. How many compounds do you have?
I told you the other time.
How many?
I have 3.
3 compounds.
Yes.
As a chief executive officer.
Yes, I have 3 compounds.
Yes. And your salary is how much? Your take home. I'm asking you. Your take home. Calculate. Mr. Leigh, this is supposed to be a simple question. Do you want to answer the question?
Yes, ma. I would like to answer the question. But the other time I came...
Your salary should not be a difficulty for you to tell the commission how much it is, right? Is that correct? Please answer the question.
Yes, I will answer the question. You know, the other time when I came here, I was asked my salary. You see?
Mr. Leigh, please, I don't want to repeat myself. Can you kindly answer the question? Please answer the question.
My salary with my allowances is a bit above $30,000.
Let's see even for $40,000, Mr. Leigh.
You said what?
If we are to say it's even $40,000, which it is not.
That is including everything?
I'm just saying, even if we are to say, you said it's a bit above $30,000, that would not be $40,000, but I'm just saying, we peg it at $40,000. In the year you are having $480,000.
No, I am not having that.
It's less than that.
It's less than that.
Do you see?
It's less than that, far less than that.
That's my point.
It's less than that.
That's my point. This is exactly my point. So, but you are able to have 3 compounds.
Yes.
Built compound. You have any story building?
Myself, no.
You don't have any story building?
No.
They are all bungalows.
They are all bungalows.
Where do you have your property?
I have one in Mandinaba,
Yes.
one in Birkamaba, one in Bansang.
And in Bansang.
Yes.
And where do you live?
Myself. I live in Lamin.
In someone else's compound?
In my brother's compound, the same modern father.
In your brother's compound?
Yes.
All right. Now, we will verify all this. But my point, Mr. Leigh, is when we see your account and we see how you were administering the council's accounts and we see the monies that are flowing into your account, heavy deposits, huge deposits. Mr. Leigh, you see, for instance, you have $20,000, $25,000, $73,000, $90,000 by itself, another $50,000. These are just not even far from each other. What kind of business are you doing, Mr. Leigh, that will give you these huge deposits. For instance, in one of your accounts, you have, I think is it Echo? You have 2018, $85,000 is deposit in 2018, July 27th. You have another $40,000 in March. You have 70,000 in December, 26,000, 18,000 in July, 36,000 in September 2020, 90,000 in 2021, September, 50,000 in the same month, 30,000 in September, in April, another 45,000 in April, 60,000 in April, 25,000 in May, another 20,000 in May, another 74,000 in May. And this goes on and on. You have another EcoBank account, $300,000, January 2023.
Where? Which bank?
Is it EcoBank? EcoBank.
Check it.
By we are.
That is from 2018?
2023. Mr. Leigh, let me just give it to you. You can just verify.
Let it come. Let me verify.
Maybe it is not correct, but you can look at 6th of January 2023. You seem to be surprised that you have $3,000 in your account. Yes, Mr. Leigh. You have seen that?
I'm checking.
It says 6th January 2023, $300,000. Cash deposit by Samba M.K. Leigh. I'm thinking that the register showed you the exact date and page.
It's okay. I'm looking.
Mr. Leigh,
That's it. 60.
have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. I have seen it. Yes, have it.
Please speak into the microphone.
Yes, I will do that. Yes, yes.
Is there?
It's there, yes.
But you were shocked.
I am?
You were shocked. You were surprised when I said.
No, might be I forward the transaction. But
$1,000, you cannot forget that. That's huge money.
sir,
Yes.
Council,
Yes.
I was depositing for myself, doing my own business.
That's what I'm saying.
We used to buy sheep, we used to buy bulls and come and sell it to Abuko here.
Right.
I have all those contacts,
Right.
but which I cannot, that word cannot be mentioned here.
No, of course.
I bought some cars and I will resell those cars. I have the papers with me.
Yes. Go
You see,
ahead.
these are all avenues for me. Where do I get money? My people used to send me money also. I have said it here.
Mr.
$300,000 in one go.
Yes. That's what we see in the account.
Yes.
But
This
you
is what I'm telling you.
But you don't have a proof of your business.
Huh? Even apart from the business, I buy vehicles from I buy vehicles from people and resell
Show
it.
the proof. That
Okay,
this
good.
time, hear me out.
Good. I will bring you the proofs.
Hear me out.
Yes, I will
Just
do
show
that.
the proof.
I will bring you the proofs.
Let me help you how you can prove this.
Yes.
Or you can
I
go and check.
have the documents
I'm listening to you.
for vehicles that I bought and resell them.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm now helping you that the proof that will make sense, is to get your vehicle documents, the evidence of selling this vehicle, the price that you are selling for.
For evidence of selling it, I don't have that one. But the vehicles that I bought, the evidence are with me. The documents are with me.
Even buying the vehicle, even the idea of buying the vehicle with these transactions in your account and the manner in which you are dealing with the account is suspicious.
I agree.
Yes, it's suspicious.
I
the
agree.
source of the money, the source of funds, for you to in fact be in the position to even engage in a business, Mr. Leigh, is suspicious, because you would not have had the money working for the government. You cannot have the money with respect to your salary. We don't. So even the beginning of what will even trigger you to have a business like that, huge business like that, which is not registered, no evidence of it, no documentations to prove otherwise, no books of account to show this what you have made in your business. Forget about, in fact, the legality of the process, whether you in fact register. Let's assume you don't even register. That's for you and the tax man. But the idea that that business that you are now speaking about in the air does not even have a record to show this is, you have sold 700 or 500 sheep, this is the amount I have. You don't even have that. So this cannot be justified. Let me go further.
Council, there are some businesses that you do in the provinces, that one you cannot register them.
At your own risk.
Yes,
At your own risk.
I agree.
Do it at your own risk.
Because you can buy groundnuts and resell the groundnut and you have money.
Public servant.
These are, these are, I'm just telling you, this is all happening. We are doing all this.
But at your own risk.
Yes, I accept.
You,
to my knowing, I don't know. Hadn't been I know, I would have not involved myself.
That's okay. That's okay. We see, for instance, one of the checks given to Babundur for the amount of $165,000, right? $165,000. Let me show you the voucher. $165,000 paid to Babundur.
I have seen the voucher.
Okay. Good.
I have seen the voucher.
Yes, that's fine. It's just for the purpose of the date.
I have seen the voucher.
It's just for the purpose of the date. It's April 4th, 2022. But in your account, I believe in the Vista account, 6th of April 2022, you made a deposit into your account.
I deposited?
About $130,000 into your account.
You see, so you see the difference.
What do you mean?
I have my own business. This is what I'm telling you, sir.
What do you mean?
Council, this has nothing to do with the council's.
No. Just hear me out. What do you mean you see the difference?
From one.
You withdrew $165,000.
Yes.
You deposited $130,000 into your account.
Yes.
You are saying you see the difference.
It has not. I have said it here yesterday.
In relation to your source of income, because you cannot prove it. And so we will not waste any minute on that unless and until you have a legitimate proof of source of funds. We are now showing you that you are authorizing withdrawals of monies into the council's account in a very unusual way, in a very suspicious way. But either the same day or a day or two after, you would make substantive deposits into your account. You have $165,000 into your account. You put $130,000. Where is that money from? Tell us now how many sheep you sold, how many cars you sold, when you sold these cars, to who you sold it to have this amount.
That one, I cannot answer that question simply because these are issues that has happened 2-3 years back.
Exactly.
And I'm still continuing my business. I'm doing my business.
Okay,
I am buying cars from all sectors and I'm reselling them.
Don't stop it. Continue. If it works for you, you continue it.
Okay.
Yes. But what works for us here is we want to know where the money is.
Exactly.
The money you have been authorizing when withdrawing unlawfully, we want to know where it is. When Babundur withdrew this money, he gave it to you.
I've said it here yesterday. I don't take cash from revenue collectors. I told you this.
But he said it.
I swear.
In his statement.
I said, I swear, he did not hand over this money to me.
Mr. Leigh, I'm the kind of person that I don't really trust most people when they swear. But it's not about me trusting you, it's about the evidence. That's what we do here.
Yes.
It's about the evidence. And that's it. That's the only thing that matters. Babundur said, I gave the money to somebody. 2 days after, somebody deposited $110,000 into his account. Somebody says, I have a business. But where is the proof of business? I cannot prove it, but I have it. And if you look at the voucher, we had discussed it, no proper authorization. The voucher is not raised by anyone. But Naman Kamara signed the voucher. You did not sign the voucher. The finance director did not sign the voucher. We have a receipt from INEP. Do you see that? And this is the amount that says for hiring of trucks and loader. INEP says no. I do not. That's is it Nyakasi? Said I have never received this money. So now we know where the money is. The money is in your account.
No, the money is not in my account.
It's in your account because Nyakasi did not receive this money.
But I can also deny that the money was not put.
You shouldn't have been denying. You should have confirmed that the money has reached Nyakasi.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we should have confirmed. That
Yes.
Nyakasi received the money. Even though he should not have been given any payment, he is a civil servant, he's not a contractor. But he said, I used to give my trucks for free. You see how things will come.
For that one, council, we were renting, we were not taking this.
Nyakasi, let's take ourselves, our commission to Nyakasi's issue. He has no loader. He has a truck, no loader. And he gives the truck out for free. But it's not for free. Nyakasi gets something back in return. He gets contracts from you in return. Because he was paid over $800,000. The same Nyakasi. You guys, you don't even have sympathy for people that you work for, the women and the young men in this country. You don't. You want to fill in your pockets for your own benefit and your family. People keep on suffering, Mr. Leigh, and you think you will have a blessing from this. You will not have a blessing from this. It's not possible. That is not possible. It is not possible, Mr. Leigh. This money is stolen. Now let me show you the 165,000 paid to Mamadi Terawale. The vouchers we have admitted, we'll go through it one after the other. Well, we have dealt with that one. That is the one we said is paid to Mamadi Terawale with the requisition from, we said, a chairman, but not signed. We don't know which chairman you are referring to. No signature, no name. And you authorize payment, voucher not properly raised. This voucher is unlawfully raised, correct? You agree?
This voucher with that $500,000 is, that I am telling you, the 500,000 that is handed over to NDMA,
right.
Disaster.
Go ahead.
I can fully remember it has happened in our council. We bought rice and sugar and give it to the communities.
You see,
I am fasting. If anything that...
I am fasting too.
Yes, I accept.
Yes, that's it. But that's personal. You and your God, me and my God.
Yes.
That's not the issue. We have evidence to gather, and you have to help the commission in arriving at a just decision. My point is, you raised this voucher unlawfully. Is that a fact or not?
I can accept that the voucher is drawn in a way that is not correct. But this thing has happened. People are hearing me. we bought these things and give it to the communities.
Where is the evidence?
The evidence is it was even really over GRTS.
Where is it?
We put it over we put it in GRTS. Everybody was seeing.
Where is the evidence?
In fact, if I call my director, I think he will be having some pictures concerning about this.
Where is
Yes,
the
in
evidence?
Kerewan.
You know the receipt we have? Let me show you. Let me tell you why it is even a problem with this voucher.
The paperwork, I accepted. The paperwork is not properly done.
Let me help you. You have the description in the voucher. No signature, only you sign, and it says being payment of cost of 2 rice. What is 2 rice? 2 rice? Sugar. How many bags of sugar? Oil. How many? Is it you bought the gallon? But how many liters? We don't know. The people of North Bank region. And transportation. What is the cost of transportation?
This was given to the councillors.
It's
the councillors that make this, give it to their ward, at their ward level.
No, I am not asking that question.
Yes, the rice was given in Kerewan itself.
That is not my question. My question is, I will give you the voucher. You tell me how many bags of rice were bought, how many gallons of oil were bought, how many bags of sugar were bought, how many kilos, how many kilograms. You tell us.
Might be the number of bags and sugar is not specified in the voucher. It's possible.
But what is specific is the amount. $165,000. So how would we know what you bought for $165,000, Mr. Leigh?
It's not specified there.
So how do we know that the amount you withdrew corresponds with the value of the amount of rice, bag of rice, gallon of oil, sugar that you have purchased for onward distribution?
It will be very difficult.
It is impossible, not very difficult. Very difficult means you may even arrive at a correct information, but it's just that the process is difficult. It's impossible. So if you spend $10,000, $20,000, no one will know. Forever.
That's true.
The people who receive these goods, did they sign any document to show they have received? If it is to the councillors, have the councillors, all of them signed how much, how many, the quantity of the goods that they have received?
No, I don't know.
That is what we call fraud, Mr. Leigh. That process of operating in the dark with money, public money, is what we call fraud.
I think the councillors, they were here before.
No, you are the CEO. I'm asking you here. You said you would not know. All my questions.
No. What I wanted to say is the councillors, they were here.
Right.
You see, they were giving this at their ward level so that they can distribute it.
Right.
Yes.
How many did you give each councillor? How many bags of rice?
That one I cannot remember.
How many gallons of oil?
I cannot remember the quantity now.
That's the point. You are not expected to remember. You are expected to have documents before authorizing expenditure, and after authorizing expenditure, we are to have documents.
I agree.
So that's the point. It's not Mr. Leigh's money.
I know.
It is council's money.
Yes.
So Mr. Leigh operates council's money as if it's Mr. Leigh's money. We have the voucher 22002418. Payments made to Musa Krubali. That's the payee's name. It's even wrong to say payments made to. That's the payee's name. But all these payments are made to Babu Ndur. I had said this over and over again. I'm just repeating it for the purpose of clarity, Mr. Leigh. $55,000 says cost of hiring of one-day truck and loader, hire of waste collection at Nugu Kebe, Lumo and surrounding as per attached. In this language of as per attached, what do you attach? You don't attach anything. In fact, you seem to have 3 quotations. One is from Wuri Sau Enterprise. Maybe it's by mistake. The amount for the loader and the truck is $50,000. Mr. Kurubali is $55,000. Why would you give the contract to Mr. Kurubali? Do you know?
You know, giving contracts also, we don't go in for, we just will check our interest also. That is the interest of the council.
What is your interest?
If at all the individual that we are giving the contract
Yes.
is willing to do the work perfectly for us,
How do you know that?
we'll be there to verify, to check.
No,
And when we used to work with you, we'll know exactly that individual can do it more perfect than the other.
Let's hire a loader and a tractor. What is perfect about that?
Let me give you an example here.
Right.
In Farafenye, there was a time,
Right.
just opposite the police,
Right.
we went to, is it Karafi,
Right.
for them to come and help us so that we can clear that dump site.
Right.
You see, they said they can give us the loader, but it can be only for a couple of hours, and the council is going to fuel the loader.
Right.
The amount they requested for us to buy fuel and the amount that we used to hire loader, they are almost the same.
If you hire loader, does it come with fuel?
If you hire loader,
Yes.
it depends
On what?
on the negotiation.
No one will give you a price of a loader with fuel. They don't know. You are going to spend it the whole day. That cannot be included in the contract.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes, so don't tell me an idea that is not logical. When they give you the loader or the truck, it's for you to fuel. Mr. Leigh, it's for you to fuel. So now, you know that you have 2 invoices, 3 in fact. The one you allegedly gave the contract to.
It's 3.
Yes, I corrected myself. The one you allegedly gave the contract to is less than the second invoice.
Yes.
It's already higher than the second invoice.
The other one is $60,000.
The other $50,000.
$50,000 and $55,000.
Yes, but you gave it to the $55,000. Why not the $50,000?
Might be it's to the interest of the council.
How? Tell us. You are
Because
here now.
maybe he will add extra minutes or extra hours to do the work.
No, maybe. We want to know. Here you have the voucher. Tell us.
Council, you know, we did this over 3 years back now.
If you had followed the process, it would have been clear in the procurement process.
Yes, I
The
accept.
reason, you see, procurement, they don't make mistakes. They said, even the reason of choosing a particular contractor would be stated.
Yes.
Yes. So it doesn't matter. We know it's human nature. I may not be able to remember everything I've done. I cannot even remember everything I've done in the past month, as of 3 years ago.
Okay, exactly.
But you had disregarded the rules and regulations. You now took procurement into your own hands. And now you cannot explain.
Not to my own hands, but definitely I cannot explain because some of these vouchers, I mean, for 3 years back.
Is that voucher properly raised?
It's not properly, that has been, I confirm it here, it's not properly done.
So it's an unlawful expenditure.
That is, no, not unlawful. It's an error to me.
No error.
I accept it.
No error. It's unlawful because it violated the law. Now the commissioners can be convinced whether it's an error or not. But the point is it's unlawful because it did not follow the law. You agree with that? Do you agree with that? Did it follow the law?
I agree.
So it's unlawful.
Well, I agree. I don't follow the law.
Yes. Now we
See,
go to the
but
next vow.
that's to human error. It's a mistake.
Yes, Mr. Lee, the commissioners may be convinced. They may not be convinced. Just pray. I am not convinced. No one is convinced. $150,000 is, Mr. Lee, supposed to be paid to Amara Business Farm for cost of waste collection and disposal at Barra and the materials and labor while the tractor at Barra caught fire and the 3 tractors got burned as attached. You have a requisition addressed to you. Waste collection and disposal at Barra. The hiring of a loader for 2 days is $35,000. That's the unit price, 70 in total. And 1 truck, drainage cleaning and cleaning material. $100,000 is raised by Director of Planning and Development. You only deal with the Director of Planning and Development, neglecting the procurement. And by the way, all of this process, there is no evidence of procurement unit taking part. So we have the receipt from Business Farm. For the amount. But basically, the invoice we have says $110,000. The voucher says $150,000. Why is that the case?
What about the check? That can be an error. The check is how much?
Yes, I'm coming. $150.
150.
Yes.
Then it should be 150.
Why should it be 150?
The documents are how much?
110. But you have stated that you need cleaning materials for the cleaning material. The price is $15,000. The hire of labor, 5 people, $500. That's $5,000. But when you look at your payment voucher for the people you have paid that you said you will pay $500, you paid them $1,000, right? That's for 2 days. For 2 days.
Well, unless I see the voucher.
Yes, the goods you have purchased, we don't see a receipt of the goods you have purchased for $50,000 as well. This was raised by Lamin Jallo. Who's Lamin Jallo?
Lamin Jallo.
Yes.
There was one Jallo at the sub-treasury, but he passed away.
So we have one Lamin Jallo, and the CEO said the work is inspected and is completed. Who inspected this work? Is it you?
We do the inspection, both of us, me and my planning director.
You had the inspection done, correct? But that you remember?
Yes. Any contract given or any assignment given, we have to go around with the planning director to check.
So why did you not get 2 quotations for 3 quotations for this? At least from three businesses. Any reason?
It's the mistake that you have just said. We are not doing things accordingly.
Accordingly.
Yes.
So it was not done accordingly. It was wrongly done as well. And you paid to Babundu, and Babundu gave you the money, right? We have a voucher number 0000212. Sorry, that's the group number. The voucher number is 210000347. Payments made to EM Construction, that's the $170,000. Again, it's the payment of cost of hiring of vehicles for the cleaning exercise. The requisition is raised by the Director of Planning and Development, but there's only one invoice that says $135,000. What is the balance for?
The amount is how much in total?
170. The invoice you have from EM Construction is 135,000. That's 6th of May 2021. The check is 6th May 2021. What is that? What is the balance paid for?
No, it's 170.
Yes, 170.
170.
But the invoice from AM Construction is 130.
But the requisition is saying that 170.
Yes.
The voucher also is saying 170.
But
and I approve 170, written by me.
The invoice?
The invoice is 170.
Look at the invoice properly.
No, this is the receipt. The receipt is 130, yes, 135.
135?
Yes.
Is the invoice. Right? So
Yes.
the balance? The outstanding balance of $55,000? Do you recall?
I don't.
Now let me help you. It says in the requisition it is for the payment of a hire of laborers. You can look at the requisition.
Okay, okay.
You have seen it? Is it there? You have seen it, sir?
Yes, I have seen it.
What is the amount for the hiring of laborers?
I have not seen the amount. The 35,000 amount that.
Now what amount do you have there in the requisition? In the breakdown of the payment to be made, given to you by your Director of Planning?
It's 170.
No, but you have a breakdown.
Yes, I have a breakdown. 15 people to clean the drains.
Yes.
14 people times by 5 days. A day is 500. That is $35,000.
Exactly. That is where they try to justify the balance. Did these people receive the money? Have they received the money?
They receive the money. If they don't receive the money, they will not do the work.
That's fine. Look at the voucher, whether you see evidence of
The names, it's not there.
It's not there.
I am with you. I accept.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Now let me have it. Do you know whether EM Construction, they received the money, or the 135? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Please, for the record, in the microphone.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
We have Keba Drame was to be paid for because of one borehole pump for the community of Kerewan Area Council campus and surrounding. Now, we have the voucher was signed by you. Namakawa did not sign the voucher. The CEO, no one signed this voucher except you, Mr. Leigh. It says, cost of one borehole pump for the community of Kerewan Area Council. We have the procurement requisition form, Form 100, that of Finance signed Abdullah Khan. This was during the time of, was signed by CD, said to be signed by CDK today in 2020. But no procurement officer signed this form. Now you signed the requisition form, the purchase order, sorry, in 2021, 6th of June 2021. You signed the requisition form. But you're the only one who signed the requisition form. The supplier, no one signed this form, sorry, the purchase order, just you. We have Kerewan Drame's invoice, $50,000. We have an empty requisition form attached to it, 2 empty requisition forms that you did not authorize. We also have Modu Seka Enterprise with allegedly giving an invoice of $60,000. There is no date. We have another invoice making up the third quotation. But Mr. Leigh, why did you not raise these vouchers properly?
This was not done by me.
It was done by you. It started in time of CDK today, but the payments were done by you.
The payments were done by me.
$50,000, yes, in your time.
Let me see. Me, I bought a pump from Sweden, but that was over $100,000.
I'm saying you paid for a pump for $50,000.
Bring it, let me check. This was not done by me.
But I will give it to you now.
Okay.
You know I will give it to you, Mr.
Leigh, yes.
The check is in name of Babundu, 30th of May 2021, signed by Samba, Leigh, and the finance director.
Wait.
Yes, you have seen it?
Yes, I have seen it.
So it is correct that you authorized payment of $50,000, and you signed the purchase order as well.
This request was done by my chairman himself. He signed, he requested and signed.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the name of your chairman?
ML Bojang.
Okay.
Murlamin Bojang.
Yes.
See, Murlamin. IL Bojang, yes. Yes, it's true. It was done during my time.
Exactly. Now, why did you not follow the procurement process? Is there any reason why? To know exactly the value of this pump. You should know the value. Mr. Leigh. Was it delivered?
It was.
Do you have the delivery note?
Well, I don't know whether the delivery note will be seen, but even the pump is there, and they are using the pump now.
You don't? No, we would not know. The pump that was there, whether it was bought before your time or after your time. No one will know.
It was my time.
Nobody, we will not know. Where is the
delivery note? We had a problem with NAREC.
Where is the delivery note? We have passed the stage that you did not follow the regulations.
Regulations. Okay,
you
good.
Procurement
now,
on your own.
Now let me just explain.
Yes.
We had what I'm saying, everybody is seeing me. We had a problem with NAREC.
Right.
And the NAREC, they came and closed all our taps.
Right.
Then my chairman decided for us to dig a borehole.
Yes.
And we did. In fact, that was done by CD.
Right.
When I came, it had a problem because all the around us,
right,
surround the council's premises, surrounding, they all used to come to fetch water there. Right. And it has a problem, and we buy another pump and put it there.
Right.
Yes. Before I leave.
Which ward was that? Which ward? The ward that you drilled, you said. Which ward was that?
No, it was at the main quarters. Okay. Done by CD. That one was dug by CD. Then when I came, I found that there was a problem. Then I decided to buy a pump for it. But my new quarters also.
Let me just ask you, Mr. Leigh. The records show that the contracts you people have given for particularly this drilling of these boreholes, the ones that were drilled, they had problem from inception. A case in point is, for example, Paka Ward. And serious monies were expended. The communities have to dip into their pockets to do the maintenance. Even though you gave the contract and the contract was executed, but it was not functional.
Ma, you are right, but that was not my time. During my time...
It was your time, 2021. It was your time.
Ma, I did not prepare any borehole there.
What about in Kerjuma? Kerjuma.
Kerjuma.
Yes. Since you said for the Paka ward it was not your time.
Kerjuma, I think that one also is not my time. No.
Now, let me just ask this question before we go too far on your vouchers. In your actuals in your revenue in 2021, you had 22,903,878.93, and you had a variance of 5,345,849.07. What was causing this variance?
The variance, it's not posted in the books, 1. 2, it was not spent.
You 3. Mean to tell me the variance is surplus?
No, it's not surplus.
It's deficit.
It's deficit.
So which means? Sorry, wait, let me finish. So which means, because we have the records, whatever we ask you here, we have the records. So this 5 million, for instance, in 2021, is a variance that you cannot account for. Is that correct?
Let me
see. No, answer the question first. Is that correct?
Ma, let me see the document so that I can answer you correct.
All right. Please,
just leave it there.
Is that 5 million?
5,594,000.
Yes. Is that the variance for 2021?
Yes.
Yes.
That is the
And you have said, you've admitted that the variance is deficit, right? It's not surplus, correct?
It's variance, yes.
I said you have told us that the variance is deficit, it's not surplus, is that correct?
No, it's not surplus.
Yes, that is what I'm reconfirming for you.
Yes.
That the variance, which is the 5,345,849.7, is a deficit. Right?
Are you at the capital expenditure?
Revenue.
Okay, revenue. Okay.
It's very clear, Mr. Leigh.
Yes, okay. Okay. Huh?
Is that correct?
How much do you have? Ma, how much do you have? 5,594,000.
Yes.
Yes. This is the total budget. This is what we have spent. This is what is the balance.
It cannot be correct. It cannot be correct. You had your budget.
Yes.
Your budget was 28 million.
Yes.
The actual, you have just given evidence here, some few minutes ago, that actual is what you have spent. And council asked you whether this actual expenditure, which was in 2021, 22,903,078.93 bututs, that this actual expenditure is what can be seen in your cash book and your bank statement. Is that correct?
In the books, yes.
Yes, in the books. But what cannot be seen is the 5 million plus. Is that not correct?
That's correct, ma.
All right.
But
and then the expenditure, you have a variance of 8,958,8
million, yes.
958,026.53 bututs. That is also a deficit, right?
This is also that is what was not spent according to the budget.
It is not correct, and you know it is not true. What is not spent? What is that? What is that? You budgeted that this is what you listen. You budgeted 28 million.
Yes.
You expended 19 million.
10 million, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. Then the balance should be 8,958,000.
Yes. Where is that one?
Ma, these are figures. This is not money. These are figures. Figures that has been calculated and put into the budget.
So is it true to say that you put in fictitious figures in your budget estimates?
Yes.
Not based on any facts?
No, we base it on facts.
This
I can say it's difficult for us to collect the amount that we have estimated for that period. But these are all facts.
These are all facts?
Yes. For example,
the budgets you have estimated are all facts, Mr. Leigh?
No, Ma,
all honesty?
Ma, you know, estimate is an estimate.
Yes.
Not actual.
But you are saying that they are facts. If it is fact, it is true. If you say your revenue is 8 million, how do we ascertain that your revenue is 8 million? Do you have documentation and proof to show? Because you should have documentation to prove that your anticipated income, you understand, will be 8 million.
Okay, good.
Yeah?
Yes. I am
Is
with
that
you
correct?
now. I am with you now, yes.
You understand?
I understand.
Yes. So if you tell me that what you have proposed as your budget is 28 million, and you were able to only receive 22 million.
No, 19 million.
Yes.
19.
Yes, 19 million.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about revenue. I'm not talking about
You are talking
expenditure.
about, okay, revenue. Okay, 22 million.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, why should there be this serious variance? That's my question. Because if you were honest in your books, you will not have this serious variance.
Yes, it's in the books. Ma, you know what you have said, I accepted it.
Yes.
That, you know, when we are doing our budgeting, At times we inflate the figures and we don't able to collect what we put in the or the budget.
Yeah.
So that is our problem. I accepted that. Yes.
All right. Council, you may proceed. Now, let me just ask before Council you proceed. You have told us earlier today that you furnished the guest house in Farafenni.
Yes.
Is it in use?
It's in use.
It's in use.
It's in use. When I was living in Farafenni, it was in use.
In 2021.
In 2022.
In 2022.
22, yes.
So when did you do the
Furnishing or
furnishing and the maintenance for it to be usable? Because there is evidence that the house was the guest house was in a very serious dilapidated.
No, it was leaking.
In and out.
It was leaking very seriously.
So when did you do the repairs?
I did the repairs in 2022, but in consultation with Gunworks.
Now, write it down. Provide for us how much you expended in the repairs of this and how much you expended in the furnishing of this, because they were, how many rooms were there?
I think it's either 11 or 9 rooms, 11 rooms or 9 rooms.
It is not 11 rooms, it is 9 rooms.
9 rooms, okay. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes. So you get us, please note it, you get us how much this was repaired for. You understand? And the furnishing it cost. Yes.
Let me make this portion very clear.
Yes.
The repairs, that one I cannot know it. But the cost of the furnishing.
Who did the repairs?
I did the repairs.
You cannot know?
No, I cannot know, honestly.
So you did not follow process to get it contracted out so that it could be done once and for all?
No, it was done through Gunworks. We did
repairs were also done through
No, Gunworks, they came, they repaired the roof, and the rest, it was done by us.
Why? Why do you have to do the repairs in piecemeal when you have a whole institution like Gunworks opting to decide to repair the guest house for you?
The Gunworks, they did the roofing, and the roofing was leaking. Seriously, I think my planning director mentioned it here. It was leaking, then we called them for them to come and repair it.
Gunworks, when they finished their job, did they give you certificate of completion?
No, by then, when they were finishing, by then I was not there.
You were not there?
No, I was not there.
Okay. Now, the road rehabilitation in Daru Rilwan, was it your time?
No, it was not my time.
Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Leigh, I have one last voucher for the set. One voucher for Maudo S. Balde that you paid to Maudo S. Balde for the benefit of Iliman Bay. What is that payment for? First with the voucher number, sir.
KACPV.
Yes.
22000947.
What is the payment for? It's on the voucher.
I have seen it. request to clear and clean up the illegal dump site in all lumos in NBD.
What is the date of the voucher?
The date was on the 5th, on the 5th, 9th, 2022.
5th of September,
Yes,
2022.
2022.
Was there a requisition raised? Before that, the voucher, who signed the voucher?
The voucher was signed by Ablai and Maudo.
The first page? No?
Yes, and it was prepared by Namang but never signed by Namang.
Yes, the first page itself on the voucher. No, the CEO signed the voucher. Right? First page.
Sir, I did not sign any voucher here. I did not sign it.
Okay, who signed the first page?
The first page was not signed, but it was signed by Maudo and by Ablai.
Maudo and Ablai. Who is Maudo?
Maudo was the finance manager.
Okay, and Ablai, what?
Was the director.
Of finance.
Yes.
Like Khan.
Khan, yes.
And so
the full name is Ablai Khan, not Lai Khan.
Abdullah Khan.
Yes.
So you did not authorize the payment of that amount
Well,
on the voucher?
no.
The column for the CEO.
No.
Okay. Was there a requisition?
Yes.
Who raised the requisition?
This should be by Ablai. It's Ablai handwriting.
Did he sign the requisition?
He did not. Yes, the requisition is signed by them. Yes.
By Abdullah Khan?
By Ablai Khan, yes.
For what is the amount requested?
The amount requested was 100,000.
For what? Going by the requisition, for what?
A request for clearing and cleaning of the illegal dump site in all the lumos in North Bank region.
What is the date of the requisition?
It was on the 5th September.
5th September.
Yes, 2022.
And the Director of Finance? Did he request as well?
Yes, this is what I'm telling you, yes.
No, but then that's the first requisition from the DOF. Now there's another requisition that you will see if you turn the pages.
Yes, I have seen them.
And who raised that one?
This is not Ablai's writing anyway.
Whose writing is that? The name is there. Is there no name?
Tijan, something, Tijan
Who
Ning.
is Tijan?
Huh?
Who is Tijan?
Tijan, I don't know Tijan.
Okay, what is the date of the request?
On the 4th 9, this was on the 4th 9.
4th September
Yes.
2022?
This one is Iliman Bay, Farafenye.
4th September.
That
What are
one
they
also,
requesting
yes,
for?
this one also is 4th September.
What are they requesting for?
They were requesting for clearing at the dump sites.
Can you read?
I am hereby claiming for an amount of $50,000
Yes.
for hiring of a tractor for this one is not for 3 days. I can see this for 3 days at $15 per day.
Yeah.
And the payment of health laborers at $5,000 for a day.
Yes.
This is what I
Is that
can.
Iliman? Right.
This one is Tijan.
Who is Tijan?
This Tijan, I don't know him.
He works at the area council?
No, he doesn't work at the area council.
Now, is there an invoice?
No invoice.
No invoice from
Yes.
from Tijan.
Yes.
How can Tijan just claim for $50,000? No invoice, no contract given to him?
Not correct.
It's not correct.
It's not correct.
And it's done
It's done, yes.
during your time.
During my time,
And
yes.
the check were signed
Yes.
By the
The
Director
cha-
of Finance and the
CEO,
and
yes.
the CEO.
Yes.
Usually the custom would be you'll have the Director of Planning who will probably raise the requisition. There is no request from the Director of Planning. The unit price of the trucks or the tractor, we don't know.
No,
We
this
don't even
one.
know whether Tijan is a contractor
Yes.
or whether it's a fake person. But you acted on that and authorized the withdrawal of council funds.
Yes, this was not done by the planning director because I have not seen anything concerning about.
No invoices. We don't know
Yes.
Tijan.
Yeah.
We don't know whether in fact he wrote that letter. We see a letter with the name Tijan. He is not a contractor. We don't know whether he's a ghost person. No one knows. In fact, to make matters worse, payments were not done to Tijan. They were not made in the name of Tijan, but we are paid to an employee. Is it Maudo?
Yes, Maudo.
Yes. And what did Maudo do with the money? Do you know? Do you know what Maudo did with the money?
I'm quite sure Maudo will do the payments.
And of course he withdrew the money, but did what with the money?
Come back again.
What did he do with the money, Maudo?
To pay.
Pay who?
The individuals concerned.
Which individual is concerned?
I think I have given you names here.
The
Tijan and
voucher is there. You have the voucher.
Iliman Bay is in Farafenye. Tijan, that one, nothing is written here.
Did he pay them?
That's what I expect for him to pay them.
You expect that?
Yes.
But you do not know. You have no idea.
No, it's an oversight anyway.
It's not an oversight, Mr. Leigh. See, the first thing that anyone will do, you don't even need to have the experience that you have, the number of years that you have served to know that before you sign a check, you know that the claims are genuine. Is that claim genuine?
Well, if it is genuine, then the documents are not correct.
Is the claim genuine? It's a yes or a no answer. If you say yes, I will ask you why you believe it's a genuine claim.
Well, the papers are not correct. It's not genuine.
I'm sorry to say, but that is not the question. The question is the payment genuine? Can you say for sure where the payment is genuine?
No, I said the payment is not genuine because the documents is not completed. It's not correct.
Why would you sanction a payment when it is not genuine?
I said it's an oversight. It's a mistake.
No, Mr. Leigh. How is it a mistake? You are saying documents, they are not genuine, they are not authentic, you cannot verify the documents, you still sign checks? Unless you are under a spell or something, Mr. Leigh. So what was the basis of signing the check, knowing fully well there is no genuine process for, there's no requisition, proper requisition, there was no contract. You as the custodian of the funds of country.
That's my mistake. That's my mistake, I admit.
But I don't think it's
Yes,
fair.
if not, I would have gone over it, make sure that everything is in place. But, you know, it's just a mistake. I admit.
Mr. Leigh, we move to other issues. We have
Thank you.
another set of
Thank you.
vouchers.
Thank you.
We have, for Kerewan Area Council, why were you having lunch every day for the staff?
It's true that was happening in council. For the first time, I met that in Kerewan Area Council, but it's a long time practice that they were doing there. But for me, I was with my wife there who was cooking for me.
Okay.
Yes. Me, I was with my wife. I went to Kerewan with my wife, and I left Kerewan with my wife.
Right, right. I understand. But
Yes.
again, why did you not stop that culture? Is there a reason?
Exactly, it's a culture. You even remind that culture. I cannot stop it at that time simply because if I want to stop it, they might see that I am a bad man or something else. This is why I did not stop it. That's the only thing that I did not stop it. But I found it on the ground. They were doing it. They were having lunch. Special lady who was cooking for them.
Yes.
Yes, I
But
accept.
again, now we know the history.
Yes,
We know why you did not stop it.
yes,
The decision is not mine. But again, the vouchers too, even if it is a process you want to just carry on, even though it is not even proper. But the vouchers too, they need to be correct.
exactly,
They
exactly.
are not correct. Monies that are withdrawn are not properly withdrawn. Why? We have $9,425 to payments supposed to be made to Trazan mini market. Made mini market for that amount for cooking material for Kerewan Area Council. But it only says cooking material. But I don't even know who wrote this cooking material for Kerewan Area Council. I know the material that they are referring to. But
It's the condiments.
yes, but even with that, there are no clear description as to what was purchased
Yes.
for $9,425.
Well, all I know, when it is at the end of the month, we'll buy rice for them, oil, onions.
Do you have benefit from this too?
What?
Do you benefit from this purchase too? From these purchases too? When council purchase rice and oil and onions,
Yes, this is what I'm telling
do
you.
you benefit from it?
Myself?
Yes.
No, no, no. I said I was with my wife.
Yes, but I'm just saying, but it's a mass purchase of food items.
No, 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 no. Me, I'm not among.
You're not among.
No, 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 I'm not among. I
So-
was doing it for them, but I was not among. I was with
So
my
for
wife.
$9,425, what was bought? Do we know? Well, we know. We have an invoice here
Okay.
from Trazan Mini Market. It says 1 bag of rice, 1 bag of onions, gallon of oil, gallon of palm oil, kilo black pepper, packet of ajar, carton canned beef, crate of egg, large tin Nescafe, large tin milk powder, bucket of mayonnaise. That's for the month of July,
Which year?
2021, July.
Okay.
That's your time. But in the meantime, while you guys were feasting, Mr. Leigh, the people were suffering. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
While you are disbursing funds unlawfully, the people that are paying for these funds are the people that you are collecting tax from.
Yes. It was not correct, definitely.
It is really
It was not
absolutely
correct.
improper.
Yes, yes.
And I have always said that monies that are disbursed unlawfully rest squarely on the shoulders of the CEO, the Director of Finance,
I accept.
the Chairman, and General Counsel at large.
Yes, I accept.
You understand that?
Yes.
But see, if it rises to the level of a fraud, that's a crime.
It's a crime, yes.
It's an offense.
Big offense.
Is it time for break? I'll come back.
You see, okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, maybe.
Go ahead before the chairman speaks.
You see, council, we have our own norms there.
Right.
And these norms cannot be stopped by the CEO. If you want to do it, you have a bad name. You see, when we are having our council meeting to prepare lunch, you see, to facilitate some of them their movements, those who are staying very far away,
who is the problem? The problems are the people that occupy, that have this power to do the right thing. The CEO, the chairman,
Yes.
the council itself, the finance director. These are the people tasked with the responsibility of safeguarding the public funds. So you rather have a good name than
You have a bad name.
a bad name,
Yes.
and the people will suffer still. So you prefer to have a good name, and the people will suffer. Is that what you prefer?
I don't want people to suffer. As far as all what we were doing, we were trying to make the communities believe council so that they can pay tax.
They don't believe you. Council? I don't think there's any community that believe in any council. But that I can tell you free of charge. That one I can tell you free of charge. They don't believe you. They don't have faith in you.
And council, definitely we are trying very well.
You're not trying. That's all for this witness for this period. We will continue with the witness after a break.
Thank you.
Chairperson.